Log 2. I got the power warning up. I discovered that this is partially a cave and partially a city. It apparently had fell on the ground during the cataclysm. There were many buildings and even stores located under here. While much of it is in ruins, and much of it is buried, there is some of it salvage. The room I discovered with much media and history apparently is actually a room that's left over from one of the houses. Sadly, most of the rest of the house was destroyed. Only a little of the kitchen remained with some preservatives at the moment that I can eat. With a power source and a limited computer, and I do mean limited, damn error codes. I discovered that the internet is running through this still. So I will be posting logs on the interweb, hoping for a response from someone in the outside world. Shelter here seems fine. Undead and demons do not seem to come here. It is a sanctuary hidden under the earth. Perhaps someone can get my message. But I have to indulge myself too. I'm alone in a cave that's freezing with limited supplies and nothing really to do. This room is filled with media. To keep myself sane, I will review. So Enchanted Arms. It was claimed to be one of the first RPGs on the 360, and one that would push the system to a new generation of role-playing. Anywho, we start the game in the stereotypical dream sequence. Well, you know, everyone meets the big baddie, but hasn't really met him yet, you know, all that crap. Anyway, you get a tutorial battle here. The battle system is a grid tactics. It's kind of like, think of a tactics game, but shrunk down to a very simple style. Each character's attacks have certain squares they affect. So, a very good strategy is when you get your party members to give them skills that help fit in together. Because if they're all like L shapes, then it kind of makes it hard for everyone to attack the same target. Anywho, you play as Atsuma, who is a, how should we say, the stereotypical Japanese main character, who's a dunderbrain. Yeah. Anywho, in this dream sequence, you have two of his friends helping him. Well, one friend and one annoying guy who bothers him all the time. Anywho, this is one of those I can't win battles, which of course means, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, death. So you get a dream sequence, everyone gets their ass kicked, and then it's wakes up. Yeah. Also, by the way, this story reminds me a lot of Persona 1's complete side quest with the Ice Queen. You know, being in the school facility area and that. It seems kind of reminiscent to that to me. Don't know really why. Anywho, you'll start off with a lot of story dialogue before you actually get a little freedom, and then you screw everything up, unleash a horrible demon upon the world and all that. There's English voice actors, or pretty hit and miss. some more enjoyable, some aren't, and it also a little to do if your tolerability towards. I found the voice acting okay, so that wasn't really an issue to me. Graphics are pretty good, but they're not. The game liked to boast that it was the next generation, when in my opinion it did nothing really to involve RPGs. Like when the cutscenes are done here, you're gonna see it go to simple RPG mechanics of having two profile people talking in text. That's not really new ground tactics. I ain't having a Pokemon Golem system. There's nothing really gripping or new here. It's just ideas being mixed together, which isn't bad. The game is okay. I wouldn't say it's the new revolution in RPGs, but combat can be fun. And grinding's easy. It has an auto attack system and a speed skip button that allows grinding to be simplified, though I never really found much need to actually grind. Anyway, Atsuma got caught sleeping in class. Ooh, that ain't a stereotypical thing of a main character. I like Atsuma though. Don't get me wrong, I might bash him a lot, but I do like him because he's just funny. In a stupid way. I mean, seriously, some of the stuff you can say to NPCs and how he replies is just ridiculously funny. But anyway, for anyone wondering about voice acting and that, we're going to cue some of it into the video. 3, 2, 1, here we go!
Excellent, Atsuma.
All right! Did you see that, Toya? Pretty impressive, huh?
Certainly. Incapacitating golems with fists alone.
You bet!
Single brain cell alert. Atsuma seems to be satisfied anyway. Make sure you practice what we have studied every day, especially you, Atsuma.
Okay, I love some real...
If only he threw that single brain cell into his studies. But then he wouldn't be Atsuma anymore, would he?
I just get so drowsy looking at textbooks and reading about magic techniques. That's just the way I am.
Here's a better explanation. You're a dropout. You hanging on Toya makes him look bad for... Well, he does always sleep during lessons. But he can perform powerful enchants from time to time, can't he? Luck, that's all. Luck. The way he does them is never in any tech. It's just he sometimes gets good results. Come on, Toya. You mustn't give him any credit.
Yeah, but if I've surpassed the textbooks already, that makes me a genius, right?
Certainly.
Okay, so the menu system and stuff, now we're done with the little presentation. You'll have your 4 primary main human characters and golems you can collect, which is kind of a Pokemon mechanic. Golems are the main enemy thing. They're artificial life, basically. There's all kinds of golems you can get to join you. But whether you want to mix them with the humans, I just use the 4 humans. Each one's every element. But you might want to switch them out and so on boss fights that are elemental based. You earn PP in combat, which is used to buy new skills, up stats, and all kinds of stuff there. And you can see red zones or damage, and green zones or health and buffs. And you, like I said, you want to make sure each character fits with each other, not overlaps. Because if they all overlap, then that means they have to be in the same position, and only one person could be in one square, so that doesn't work very well. You can get progress in that of the game. And you know, you have your equipment and stuff, so let's wander around here a little. And there's the map. You can get. Now, this is a much later in the game. I'm not going to worry where it is exactly, but puzzle solving is basically nothing. It's really very linear. and it's really from point A to point B. There ain't a lot of side paths. There's a few, but not a lot. Not a big thing. It's basically just trudge on through the story, kill the shit. Now, I like the tutorial. We'll get a little more battle flair on this. I have the full human main characters, and see, you want to get their abilities to be able to mix with each other, and not necessarily. Anyway, combat's not really difficult, to be honest. I thought Enchanted Arms was a simple